Things in Japan that prove they're living in the future. First, Japan's public restrooms have something surprisingly thoughtful that many countries still don't have. Alongside their famous futuristic toilet seats, you'll often notice a small child seat installed right next to the toilet. At first, it looks unusual, but it solves a real problem. If a parent is traveling alone with a young child, they don't have to struggle holding the child or leave them standing nearby. They can safely place the child in the seat while using the restroom. It's such a simple idea, but it makes public spaces much more convenient and stress-free for parents. Next, people in Japan use a clever little gadget that helps remove pet hair from clothes in seconds. Since many people own cats and dogs and often use public transport, keeping clothes clean becomes important. Instead of using sticky rollers that run out quickly, this compact tool can be carried anywhere and reused again and again. You simply glide it across your clothes and it lifts away fur, lint, and loose fibers. It's fast, practical, and surprisingly satisfying to use. Next, Japan has these unique rubber sheets that completely change shape depending on how you use them. At first glance, they look flat and ordinary, but once you pull the corners, they transform into a bag-like holder that can carry drinks, coffee cups, snacks, and small items. What makes them even cooler is that they can also work as a tray, making them useful in different situations. They're lightweight, reusable, and reduce the need for extra packaging. Next, one of the coolest desserts you'll find in Japan is fruit ice cream that actually contains real fruit inside. From the outside, it looks like regular frozen dessert, but once you crack through the outer layer, there's a whole piece of real fruit hidden inside. It creates a really satisfying surprise because you get both creamy texture and fresh fruit at the same time. Next, Japan takes toilets so seriously that they built an entire museum dedicated to them. The museum showcases more than 100 years of toilet innovation and features over 1,000 different toilet models and designs. Visitors can explore how toilets evolved from simple systems into highly advanced technology focused on comfort, hygiene, and efficiency. Lastly, in Tokyo, there's a miniature museum that makes visitors feel like giants walking through a tiny world. Every building, street, vehicle, and tiny person is handcrafted with insane attention to detail. Some areas become even more impressive because you can press buttons to activate hidden movements and watch little scenes come to life. Tiny trains move, lights switch on, and miniature characters begin interacting. Instead of just looking at displays, you feel like you're stepping into a living miniature city.